All right, guys, this is popular. This is amazing, and maybe you guys don't agree, but I think this is very popular. So, diet and exercise, very important topics. It ranges different for everyone. Not everyone's going to agree with diet and exercise in the way some people diet, some people exercise. Not everyone agrees with that. But in general, my diet right now, just so you guys know, I like to be transparent about these things because it's hard to do. Not everyone can do it, but I like to be transparent about these things because then people can follow a certain plan. That's how nice I am, right? I don't sell this. I tell people naturally, right? So, and not everyone's going to agree with my diet exercise. They don't think it's good, or they don't like it, or they think it's too hard. Like, I work out like 3 or 2, maybe 2 to 6 hours a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. 2 to 6 hours a day or second day, right? First day or second day. And then I skip breakfast, I skip lunch. Sometimes I have a snack during those times, or 2 snacks. And then I have a light dinner at night, or sometimes it's going to be a heavier dinner depending on how thin I am. So I'll have a dinner, and so I'll do that, right? And so when I do all that, I try not to drink too many fluids. It's okay to drink it's okay to drink fluids, but with calories, it's just that when you're drinking fluids with calories, like if you go out for a bunch of beers with your friends, notice how, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but some people will gain weight on their stomach because they drink a lot of beer with their friends, right? Beers give you what they call a beer gut, which is not a positive term. I don't think they should say that, but some people get a bigger stomach because they have drink a lot, which is not a big deal, right? If you don't drink too much and you're not an alcoholic, there's nothing wrong with it, right? In general, you shouldn't be overly worried that you're an alcoholic if you're not, or worried about your beer gut if you have a beer gut when you don't. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But if you don't want a beer gut or you don't want to be known for having a bigger stomach because you drink a lot of beer or whatever alcohol you have, because alcohol has a lot of calories, then you don't want to drink as much, right? But in general, if you're not in general, that gives you, even if you drink a lot of fluids that aren't alcohol, right? I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink certain pops. I don't drink coffee. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs, right? But if you do have um, a lot of alcohol, it gives you a bit of a stomach, right? So and I don't think those terms are good. That's what they call them, but I mean, I think they should be less shaming of people that are overweight for that reason, right? But yes, I think in general, everyone's beautiful, right? No one should feel bad about themselves, and everyone should feel good and thriving, right? And there are a lot of overweight people that date in abundance and have the fabulous life and enjoy life, right? Plus size models and people like that, or not even people like that. So it could be any walk of life and date lots and do well, right? Just I don't judge that kind of thing, right? I'm supportive of all people. I don't think they should be worried about their looks when it's not shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, so um, in general, when you have a lot of, so basically that's why I say, don't drink too many drinks, right? Because you get that sort of beer gut mentality where you get a beer gut, right? Um, but yes, even drinking regular drinks, you get a gut because it's not a gut, but a bigger stomach because it's it's got a lot of calories to drink a lot of food, right? I would say, have a light, no breakfast, no lunch, have a light dinner or a medium-sized dinner, and then have 2 drinks throughout the day or 3 drinks throughout the day that have calories, or just drink water and you can have as much as you want. As long as it's not too much, you don't overdo it. But yes, so that's what I would suggest. But yes, if you are someone that's not very, whether you're very big or someone that's not so big and you want to lose weight, that might not be easy. That's going to be very difficult, right? So start small, right? Maybe skip breakfast and have less drinks, or to start off, and then exercise more than you have, right? You know what I mean? It is a lot of work. Like that's why when you tell people what you're doing, and you tell people how their diet is, they might not do it because it's very very difficult. Like it's very very difficult. Like I'm not even at the weight that I want to be, and I went for a 4-hour walk today and run part of it, and and then I ate one piece of chicken and two cookies. So I mean that's nothing, right? And I feel like I need to lose a little bit more weight still, right? You know what I mean? So, I mean, and that's what I do a lot of times, right? Sometimes I do more or less, sometimes I eat more or less, but in general, that's what I do, right? So, be careful out there too, right? You don't want to be, if you have to worry about, maybe if your doctor has to be treating you about something, ask them if this is okay, right? Not everyone can do this diet, it's not necessarily easy, but even if it is easy for you, it might not be healthy for you. And try to make your dinner a healthy dinner, right? Anyway, thanks guys, bye now.